Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 2 of the Lancaster build. And today we've got quite a bit to do, so it's all to do with the interior. So first things first, we need to get this little bit painted up, so that's not going to take too long. So there we go. So that's that all done. Right. Now the next thing is there's a decal that needs to be put on for the control panel, and for that we need a pair of scissors. Which I have. Here's the scissors. These are the ones that I normally use for cutting decals off anyway. Cut ever so slightly. No, I haven't. There we go. So, and there's also a tiny little decal which actually goes on the back of the pilot seat, so we're going to get that one off as well. And it is, if I can just get it up there, it's that tiny one there, right? So we'll get that one on first, I think, and then this one's got to go onto the back of the pilot seat. So we'll just put that on there. We'll put some marker set on there. I need to get some more of this actually, so sorry about that. Right. Tell you what, just to stop this from moving. I'll put this. Put some blue tack on there. No, I think I need some more blue tack. There we go. Right, swap those over. Let's have a go at putting this tiny little decal on. Right. Oh, we've just got to manoeuvre it. There, right. Now, let's get... Gotta make sure I've got to get this one absolutely right. This is the one for the control panel. And again, we get our marker set. That, and then that should that's moving, so now we can put that there. Now all we've got to do is just leave those to dry. Right, well, while that is drying, we can focus on getting the we can focus on getting the interior in. Okay, so which is the left half of the fuselage. So here we go. It's done a pretty good job as well. Okay, so there we go. Right, get that out of the way. And then what we can do is that there's just a couple of bits that need to be painted in black. And if I remember rightly, it is this bit and this part here. So I think what we'll do is just these are good for actually just doing up tiny little bits of detail. Use paint pens. There you go. Now I've also got And I will get another brush as well. I've also got a black wash here as well, and I think somebody mentioned it when I was doing the B.III. That when I was doing the B.III, someone mentioned that I should use a wash instead of weathering powder. So here goes. That should be right, I think. So here we go. We're just going to use a flat brush too, and a on-board black wash as well. Giving it a bit of a shake as well, just to this is just to go and tone down the the interior of the fuselage, and I'll do the other same on the do the same on the other fuselage as well when I so there you have it. Okay, so that's that all done, and I'll just good job I've got some of these left. Anyway, I'm going to use up there we go. Well, I'm going to use up some of this stuff as well. It's clean spirit. And I think there's a little bit of no. I'm just going to use a bit of this in there too. Because the wash I've just used is actually an enamel wash. So I'll just leave that there to so we can leave that now to dry in there for a bit, and we can start to get some of the clear parts in. And so I think just for today we'll get the we'll go up to step 15 and so on and so forth. Okay, so just up to step 15 today. Okay, well guys, I'm just going to use the wash again, and because what I want to do is I want to do this in get on the floor of the there we go, and that's that all done and dusted. Right, we can leave that to dry a bit now, because, and then what we can do, if I just leave that over there, we'll get our clear parts and we'll work our way, and we'll get our that's dried now. Okay, so there's look at that, there you go, it's just giving it a little bit of a toned down look there. And so what we're going to do is we'll get the first of our clear parts in, and we want part H12. So we're going to look at part H12. One, two. I think it might be that one. And yeah, it's this one here where my finger is. Okay, and so we can get that off. And so we get our tweezers. And we get our plastic magic. And it goes nope, what we'll do is we get that right there. And we just put there we go, and that's the first clear part in. Okay, now we want H8, so which I think is this one here, I think, yeah. And then that goes in there, so that goes in there. Yep. We'll get tweezers out. That's what I'll do. Is just whack a bit of glue right where okay, and the next one is H1. H1, which is going to be this part here. So where am I? Sorry, I'm just going to have to go and get my file out. Saw it here. There we go. Oh, I missed that one. H1, yeah, H9 as well. I've missed that. So so I've got that. They've got to go in. So I think that one. So oh, there's a bit of flash there, I think. So we're going to figure out how that one goes in. Nope, that's got to go in the other way around. Yep. And again, we'll just put in a bit of we want part H9 now, which I think is that one there. That seems to be okay, but there we go. Right. And last but not least, we want part H4. Which is this long part here, so and we'll get the gotta be a bit careful because it's these so flimsy. Oh, got it the wrong way around. Right. So that's the clay parts on for the first part of the fuselage. Okay, we're going to have a go at attaching one half of the fuselage. So what I've done, see these two slots here, what I've done is I've just filed away. I made the holes a little bit bigger because I think, if I'm right in saying it, the last time when I did the Dambusters version, these were getting the wing spars through was an absolute nightmare. So we're gonna go and get these in because I think now they are a bit wider. They're a bit. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. That's the one thing I don't want to do. So I think, say what, take this off again. We'll try and make this one a bit. Try and make this one a bit There we go. That's on. That's on. There we go. Now then. And then what we need to do is that we get some masking tape ready, and I'll use up some fog tape for this because then okay. So there we go. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, now that we've got this all fixed, temporarily all glued in, well, temporarily in place, we can now get some glue on it. And I've got some masking tape here to I've got some masking tape here, so it's just to use as a clamp. I'm going to use in there as well. I'm just going to put some in there as well where the I'm going to leave the front bit as it is, because that might, if I glue it together now, it might hinder putting in the front turret. Okay, so I'll just get another bit of okay. I think we're going to be okay with that. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead to step 13, 14 and 15. The reason being is that step 12 is the bomb site, and I haven't primed and painted that, so I'm going to put that on in the next episode. So what we're going to do is that we are going to use the use our timer here to go and put on the bomb aimers, not the bomb aimer, but the navigator's compartment, or office, whatever you like to call it. So the first bit is this part here, and that goes in sorry, I was just trying to use that to give it a bit of support, use a bit of blow tack to give it a bit of support. Now then, that's that part done. And what we need to do now is that there's one part there that needs to go there like so. So there we go. That needs to go in there. So this is going to be a bit of a pain. So what we'll do is get our tweezers, and we'll just put in a bit of okay, that's not going to go like that, is it now? Okay, well, we can leave that. We can leave that to set. Having said that, there, I think we've done it. I think that's all. And last but not least, this part needs to go on, but we've got to chop off this bit here. If you remember when we did the dam busters one, this part came off, so we're going to chop it off. So I think once again, just a tiny bit of blue tack. I think just to be safe, I'll just put a little dab of glue there, just to go and support that. Now this part's got to go on. And that goes there, so we'll give it a go, shall we? Just using the that, I think. And I think we'll leave it at that. I think that's all okay. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. And I've got the one half of the fuselage on, and as you can see, the other half is still missing. So, but the one thing I did notice is that, and I noticed, and the same thing happened when I did the jam busters version, is that this is a bit flimsy, so I've got to be a bit careful. Okay, so in episode 3 we will get the wing strengtheners in, and also finish off the interior as well. Okay, and hopefully once we've done all of that, we can get the we should be in the position to get the wings on. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And also comment, subscribe, and share the video as well. So in the meantime, guys, join me again on Sunday for part 3, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.